Are you looking for ways to stretch your calf muscles? Maybe you have calf pain or tension, or maybe you have an injury in your leg or in your foot and you've been suggested that calf stretching might help you. My name is Dr. Robin Armstrong. I'm a chiropractor at Willowbrook Chiropractic in Langley. And today we're going to do a deep dive on different ways you can stretch your calf muscles. Now there's a number of calf muscles. There's two muscles, the gastroc and the soleus. They attach through the Achilles into the foot, but then there are deeper layers of calf muscles that go into the foot and attach in different spots and control the toes and pull on different bones of the feet. So we're going to try and access these muscles a little bit differently. Now the first one we're going to try is, I want you to do this with no shoes. Now the reason being that a lot of shoes have a little bit of a heel lift, and I want you to try and bring that heel down to the ground as much as possible. So we're going to be barefoot. And pretty basic, you're just going to go up against a wall or a counter like I am. You're going to step one foot behind you, heel down on the ground with a straight leg. So we're stretching the leg at the back here. So we're pressing that heel down and we're going to hinge our body forward until you feel a stretch. And you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Now we're going to take out the calf muscles across the knee by bending the knee. And you might find that you feel this a little bit more down near the heel. Again, still focus on rooting down through the heel. Hold that for 30 seconds. If you happen to have a slant board, or maybe you have access to like a slanted driveway or a slanted surface, that can be good to put your foot up on. But most of us don't, and so I like to use the wall. So for this, you're going to put your toes up on the wall. One knee is bent, the leg you're stretching is straight. You're going to keep that leg straight. You're going to hinge the hips forward towards the wall. So think about shifting your hips forward. With that straight leg, we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Then you can bend the knee and go a little bit deeper into the foot, into the back of the heel. Holding that for 30 seconds. Now this last one is one that I learned from my teachers at Gait Happens. And this is more of a mobilization of the muscles. So it's also good if you're having a bit of like nerve pain in through the calf or into the foot, because we're kind of getting that to move a little bit. So we're gonna stand one leg behind us, similar to what we did at the beginning, but a little bit more narrow stance. Root that heel down, and we're gonna shift our hips forward towards the wall and back, repeating that a few times, nice and slow. So taking, 2 to 3 seconds to kind of do that. We did straight ahead. Then we're going to think about nose to the right, shifting over to the right. And we're getting a slightly different angle of a calf stretch. And then to the left, nose to the left. And then the last one, holding on to the wall for stability, we're going to pick up our front foot and we're going to rock our hip in and out. So we get an added hip mobility, but really we're just trying to wiggle that back heel that's rooted to the ground. Do 5 to 10 of these in all the different directions. So I promise that even if you do a few of these, you're going to start to feel a little bit more ease, less tension in the calves. Now, of course, if this isn't solving your problem and you're still struggling with calf issues, you can book online with us at willowbrookchiropractic.com. We post regular content under Willowbrook Chiropractic on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. If you have any questions about what I've talked about here today, please feel free to ask myself, Dr. Robin Armstrong, or Dr. Jody Freedman. We're always happy to help.